Ever pondered why farmers are so fascinated by nitrogen-fixing plants? You might think that it's simply because they're green and leafy, but it's a lot more complex than that. The reality is, these plants hold a secret power that's essential to farming. Here's a hint. It's all about nitrogen, a vital element that plants need to grow. Now you may be wondering, why can't plants just pull nitrogen from the air? After all, it makes up about 78% of our atmosphere. Well, the thing is, they can't. Nitrogen in the air is in a form that plants can't use. But this is where nitrogen-fixing plants come into play. These plants have a special relationship with certain bacteria. These bacteria can convert nitrogen from the air into a form that plants can use. It's like having a personal chef who can transform basic ingredients into gourmet meals. But to understand their importance, we first need to unravel the process of nitrogen fixation. Stay tuned. Nitrogen fixation, a seemingly complex process, is actually nature's ingenious method of feeding plants. Now let's dive into the science behind it. Picture this: about 78% of the air we breathe is nitrogen, a critical element for plant growth. However, plants cannot directly absorb this nitrogen in its gaseous form. This is where nitrogen fixation comes in, acting as a translator between plants and the nitrogen in the air. Nitrogen fixation is a natural process where certain bacteria, known as nitrogen-fixing bacteria, take up this task of translation. These bacteria, often found in the soil or in a symbiotic relationship with legume plants, have the unique ability to convert atmospheric nitrogen into a form that plants can use, namely ammonia. Here's how it works. These bacteria use an enzyme called nitrogenase. This enzyme breaks the strong triple bond of the atmospheric nitrogen molecule, leading to the formation of two nitrogen ions. These ions then combine with hydrogen to form ammonia. This ammonia is then converted into a form known as nitrate, which plants can absorb through their roots and use to make proteins and other essential compounds. But wait, there's more. This process doesn't just benefit the plants. The nitrogen-fixing bacteria also benefit from this symbiotic relationship. The plants provide the bacteria with sugars and other nutrients necessary for their growth and multiplication. It's a classic case of, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And let's not forget about the soil. Nitrogen fixation also plays a crucial role in maintaining soil fertility. When plants die and decompose, the nitrogen they absorbed returns to the soil, enriching it and making it more fertile for the next generation of plants. So, in a nutshell, nitrogen fixation is a beautiful symphony of nature where everyone benefits: the plants, the bacteria, and the soil. It's an intricate process that ensures the cycle of life continues. And voila! That's how the magic of nitrogen fixation works. But why is it so crucial for farming? Let's find out. Nitrogen-fixing plants are like the superheroes of the farming world. They are the silent, green guardians of our soils, using their special powers to enrich the earth and make it more productive. Let's dive into the world of these amazing plants and discover how they are revolutionizing farming practices. Nitrogen-fixing plants are nature's little chemists. They have a unique ability to convert atmospheric nitrogen, a gas that plants can't use directly, into a form that plants can use to grow. This process, called nitrogen fixation, is essential for life on Earth. Without it, our soils would be void of the nutrients needed for plants to thrive. But how does this benefit farming? Well, imagine having a natural fertilizer factory right in your field, working non-stop to enrich your soil. That's what nitrogen-fixing plants are. They replenish the soil with vital nutrients, reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. This not only saves farmers money, but also helps protect our environment from harmful chemical runoff. But the benefits don't stop there. Nitrogen-fixing plants also improve the structure and fertility of the soil. This means healthier, more resilient crops that can withstand harsh weather conditions and pests. As a result, farmers can enjoy better crop yields and more sustainable farming practices. Nitrogen-fixing plants are also great companions for other plants. They can be intercropped with other species, providing them with a steady supply of nutrients and helping them to grow stronger and more productive. This practice, known as companion planting, is a key aspect of organic farming and permaculture. So, nitrogen-fixing plants are not just important, they're essential. They're the unsung heroes of the farming world. working tirelessly to enrich our soils, boost crop yields, and promote sustainable farming practices. They remind us that nature has its own ingenious ways of taking care of itself, and that by working with nature rather than against it, we can create a more sustainable and productive world. So, the next time you see a farmer planting a nitrogen-fixing plant, you'll know that it's not just a plant, it's a farming superhero. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep exploring the wonders of nature.